Hello, my name is Alejandra and I'm going to talk about a project that I developed during the semester. That is an organic shampoo. Nowadays, one of the products most used by men and women is a shampoo. So there are countless options at the time of buying them, and today exist shampoos for every reason that you need to solve. All of the shampoos contain in their composition sodium lauryl ether sulfate, which is a salt. This is the worst chemical that we could apply to our hair. And maybe at this point you are thinking about what is the problem with the ordinal shampoos, which are the ones that contain salt. So let me explain the reasons of why we need to eradicate this chemical in our shampoos. It is a detergent product that acts as a foaming agent when it have contact with the water. So that is what we can see. But the function that it have is to eliminate the hair grays. But when this happens, it also destroys the natural lipids that our skin generates to defend itself naturally. So it is a substance that is irritating the human skin and leave them exposed. So it causes irritation and hair loss. So that's why I'm interested in the development of an organic shampoo free of sodium lauryl ether sulfate that at the same time it could give you the results that you expect. In order to carry out the elaboration of my shampoo, I had to recognize important points and factors such as variables, the correct way to record my data collection, analyze graphics, and obtain the conclusions and the correct feedback of my work. So first, the variables that are recognized are the independent, which is the one that I can control or manipulate, that in this case is the amount of sodium lauryl ether sulfate, which is the salt in the shampoo. Then I have the dependent, that is the consequence, and it is the number of hair loss each time that someone washes their hair. Also, I have the controls, which are how often people wash their hair and the type of shampoo. My hypothesis was that the more quantity of salt in the shampoo, the greater hair loss will result. The tool that I used to measure the materials was a measuring cup, and the measures are in millimeters. And the materials that I used to elaborate a shampoo without salt are aloe, coconut oil, water, triethanolamine, chamomile essence, and pure glycerin. I was working on the data collection for 3 weeks. The first week, I washed my hair with the shampoo that I am used to use, which obviously contains sodium lauryl sulfate. I was counting the hair that I was losing every day in order to work with my hypothesis, and in the second and third week, I was using the shampoo that I made. And that's how I realized little by little how at 6 days after using it, my hair was longer irritated, and also the hair loss was decreasing a lot. I realized that I have another type of variable, which is the extraneous, and this is when I brush my hair. And even when I only did it a few times, I can see that this affects the number of hair loss per day. What this means is that, for example, if we could see in the graphic, for example, the Wednesday and the Friday, the Wednesday in the second week and the Friday in the first week, which was the days that I brush my hair, I see really how it affects the part in which my numbers elevate. So I can control that because obviously I have to brush my hair, even not every day, but I have to do it. So I could see that it affects the numbers and the way that I was getting my data collection. Finally, the conclusions. After all the investigation and tries that I did, I was able to verify what I expect, which was that with a decrease in sodium lauryl ether sulfate in the shampoo, there is a notable difference in my hair loss. So maybe an opportunity for improvement could be to include some other chemical or element in the shampoo that give it a foamy consistency, because the result that I obtain may seem more like as a mask, as it don't have like a foamy consistency. But I think that I did a great job because I could prove my hypothesis, and also I get the results that I expect. Thank you.